bright as night, so the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump, need some litter. Sure on the subject, you sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that do you dirty, we'll in detergent. Now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't a, but remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, man. These girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part, play your part.
To choose it, lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling Bentleys off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't a, you a.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. When I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street, walk a green mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. We rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with $1,000 up on my back. I'm $1 million Mac, they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no. Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get chose.
Any, many decisions with precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
As Paul McCartney, the lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space, I know he wish he could, cause he paying $20K a day, that is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk, cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kitties up.
Stand on all 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I don't matter every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than me. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be the streets up. Bankroll count small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't gotta.
Give it to me.
Shot.
Let's go.
Make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from this, I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since, it seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her, she came to my convention. She texting these, she give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get a bit. For envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. And on me, bro, tell us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than me. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now, here's Tatum. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard. I seem to always have good centers.
Now Brown. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
Creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
The kick out to Holiday. No good on the triple. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Harden looking it over. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Second team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Substitution.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Light a screen. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Tatum on the wing. Back to Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot.
Oh my!
One's in his first shot this game.
What the fuck is that? He's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Celtics on offense. 1:33 left to play here in the first. Pass to Cornette. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And the unselfishness there by Horford. You know, he sees a better opportunity and finds his teammate.
Eubanks with it. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Holiday. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
The drive by Simmons. Eubanks. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Powell. Outside, Simmons. Looking to end the run. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Cornette. And that one is stuffed right through.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Stolen away. Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
Clearly a foul.
The Clippers are perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston on top. They're up by 4. Stay with us as we...
The Clippers, 7.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Zubac. Now, here's Dunn. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
What the fuck? What the fuck you in the paint?
The Celtics with the lead. Now, here's Tatum. Scoreless thus far. Porzingis with the ball. Dunn covering. Tatum down low. Over Jones. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis.
Man,
Shot's good from making the play.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Harden. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. The Clippers again turning it over.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding
yeah, I know what's on.
That's a pass he'd like back for
Don't
sure.
worry, bro. I need a trigger.
Here's Holiday. Outside, Horford. That's tipped and stolen by Dunn. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Poke loose. And stolen by Dunn. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Tremendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Takes it inside, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup. Harden's got 5 points so far. Inside, pass to Davison. Outside, White.
Damn, man, they make it to that
Brings it from beyond the arc.
I'm looking at this shit.
White's
Sick though, man.
tied up here for the Celtics.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here is Zubac, guarded by Horford.
Damn, man.
Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. 1:11 left to play in the first half. And the jump by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And here is Zubac. 6 points for him. No good from Simmons.
Come on, man. That ain't sweet, bro.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Simmons. Rebound Boston.
Sorry, bitch.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The screen from Brown. Outside Tatum. And the call on the shot.
That's the bullshit they want to get a nigga anyway. No motherfucking foul.
Baiting the defender into a foul.
No goddamn foul.
Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Bullshit. Goddamn bull.
You're gonna dance like everyone.
Been forwarded to voicemail.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Y'all let them know they're going on this side.
And so Tatum nails them both. 17 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Jones. Outside, Simmons. To halt the run. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And stolen by Simmons. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Harden can't hit.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Long strides. Guys, KP able to cover some ground on his way inside.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. 4 on the clock. Up top, Brown. Oh, good with the triple. The Clippers trail. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Done with it. Still scoreless. Pass to Harden. The drive by Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
And here's White. Poked away. Back to Holiday. Outside, White. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got 7 points in the game.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Celtics with the lead. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Holiday. Pass to Cornette. 6 to shoot. To the inside. On the paint. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And Al Horford drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Simmons inside. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Clippers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And he sinks the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Left side, Horford. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Outside for Simmons. Good work defensively by Horford.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Out left to the wing. Hauser buries it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Craig. That one goes in.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Horford. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Now White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Porzingis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 8. So here's Zubats. Here's Harden. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Zubats. Porzingis can't hit. And here is Los Angeles now. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Holiday. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Dunn picks one up. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a three-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
To the paint. Here's Zubats. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. 14 points for Ivica Zubats. Here's Tatum. Tatum draws the double. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Down low. Porzingis with the steal. Holiday with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Tatum down low. To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
The screen from Brown. Outside Holiday. Out to White. Lets it fly. And he gets the whistle. Two free throws coming up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Here's Harden. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Brown right side. And the rejection by Zubats. Pass to Powell. Here's Harden. Back to Powell. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Down low. Zubats in the post. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Tatum using his size inside.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have seen. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Porzingis.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
White, wide open, he fires. The baseline J off the mark. In the corner, Powell with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
3.
Here's Tatum. And here is Brown. .24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Off target at the rim. Pass to Leonard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van...
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear.
Still don't know a 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model everything from A to Z. Yeah, these got me, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be the streets up. Bankroll kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. How I put it on your head, keep it up. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from this, I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich out suitcases. Ain't slept since. This seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't have got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these. She give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the bit. For envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know me, bro taught us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby.
These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that work trim. I ain't by my other.
We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on. $2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Porzingis. It's deflected.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to White. Out to Porzingis. And they force the shot clock by